Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I just want to say thank you very much everyone for keep supporting my channel. So I really appreciate about that. Well, let's get back to the point of the topic today. So in this video now, I'm gonna show you some common items which I faced during PSC inspection. So I hope you like it and let's get started. So the first very important item I want to mention, that's a GMDSS equipment. So with GMDSS equipment, I will go with the MFA first. So when the PSC come on board, he will ask the officer to perform the DSC test with the SART facilities. So what you do that to find the MMSI number of the place where you want to test. For example, when the vessel stay in the west coast of the Australia, you have to select the MMSI number of the Wiluna right there. So after having this MMSI number, you can proceed to test that. So to do that, you click on the menu, click on DSC non-discharge call. You have to choose the call type, safe, individual and telephone. Then you have to change the address. You have to select and input your MMSI number which you got before, 005 03 0001. Then you have to change frequency. So it depends on the location of the port. You can see that. After that, you can click on call. So after click on the call, so you have to wait for a while for the acknowledge from SART facilities. Okay. So another GMDSS equipment, that's the Inmarsat. So with Inmarsat, you have to show them some setting on that, like the ocean region or the nav area. So first you have to show them the ocean region. So currently we are in the Indian Ocean region. So after that, you show them the nav area. You can see right there. You have to change all of this one if the vessel stay. Like currently we are in the middle of Indian Ocean. That's why I would change the area 8 to enable. Okay. And you know, in some part of the South America or in Australia, you have to change the satellite coastal area. You have to change all of this one. It depends on the vessel, you know, position. You can see right there. So currently we are heading to Australia port. That's why I have to change from F to E. So you can see that, right? Enable. Okay, the finish with the Inmarsat. So another one I want to mention, that the AC and DC power. So when you come on board, you have to make sure the location of the AC to DC, because sometimes the PSC will ask you to switch off the AC and use the DC power to have the DSC test with the SART facilities. So that's why you have to familiarize with all of these things. Well, the second items I want to talk about, that the VDR. So with the VDR, you have to make sure that your VDR have no error occurred during that time. And you have to know how to extract the file during of the emergency situation. Okay, it's very simple, right? Well, the third very important items I want to mention, that's the edits. So with this equipment, they will ask you to show them the latest update of the ENC and some other safety setting and the function of this equipment. So let me show you one by one. The first one, you have to show them the latest update of the VENSO ENC update status. As you can see right there, this is all information you have from ship name, MMSI, and very important one, the ENC update. So our latest update is week 10, 2023. After that, you click on summary. So when you click on the summary, all of the charts indicator voyage will appear. So total 51 charts, and you have to make sure that all of the charts should be up to date. Okay, and in case if you have any charts right there not up to date, you have to explain to them clearly why would that happen. As you can see right there, we have 9 charts not up to date. So actually we have very long voyage from Sri Lanka to Australia. That's why our routes cross some, very small angle of the, of the chart. That's why it's not necessary to, for our navigation. Then you can check the status report. This is all of the chart engaged to the voyage. I forgot to tell you that this one you have to change to the latest, the current voyage. Okay. Okay, I will show you another function. The next one, you have to show them the safety setting of the vessel. So they will ask you to show them your safety setting for the voyage. They will check very carefully with the passage plan, and they will ask you how to calculate that properly. So all this value, when you calculate, you have to base on the company SMS. Okay, this one is very important. And another function I want to show you, that's the radar overlay. So the radar overlay, this function very important to the officer of watch when the vessel passing narrow channel or coastal. When you turn on this one, it's very easy for you to plot the position. And some PSC officer will ask you to show them the latest position where they plot during the voyage when you navigate in the coastal area. Okay everyone, I just finished with this one. Let me show you the next item. Okay, so the fourth items is the publication. So with the publication, you have to make sure that all of the publication is not out of date, and you should have the latest edition on board. This one sometimes the PSC will check very carefully. Okay, let's move to the next item. So the fifth items I want to mention, that's the SART and EPIRB. So with 2 of this equipment, you have to ensure that there's no expiration on that, and you have to perform the self-test. So with the SART, before you perform the test, you have to turn on the the X-band radar, then you push this position to the test, just like that, and you can see the signal on the X-band. So with the EPIRB, it's very simple. You put this one in the position of test for 15 seconds and you wait for one flash on top. So you see that, right? Okay, I just finished with the EPIRB and SART. I will move to the next item. Well, the next item I want you to take care of is the magnetic compass. So you have to know that every time when PSC come on board, they will ask you to open up the magnetic compass cover and they will check inside this magnetic compass. So during that time, you have to make sure that there is no air bubble inside this magnetic compass. Because if they see any air bubble here, the ship will be detained immediately. That's why you have to check this one regularly prior to the vessel arrival port. And in case if you see any air bubble inside here, you can fix that by yourself. So to do that, you have to turn this one upside down like this, and you ask someone to help you to hold this one. Then you can use screwdriver to open up this bolt. You can see that, right? So after open up this one, you have to use the syringe and magnetic compass liquid to add the liquid inside this device. So you have to adding until you see there's no air bubble on this device. Okay, so this is very important. That's why I hope you can taking care of this. Okay, let's move to the next one. Well, the last item I want to mention, that's the repeater compass in steering gear room. So being the second officer on board, you have to make sure that this compass is always synchronized with the bridge compass. Okay, in case if you see any error occurred, you have to adjust that by yourself. So to do that, you have to open up the cover right here. After open up the cover, you have to straight off this bottom. So after straight off, you have to use this one to adjust the course. You have to adjust the course until this course is almost same with the bridge compass. Okay, so after finish all of this one, you have to turn this one on again. Okay. Okay everyone, that is all the common items which I faced during PSC inspection. So I hope you can learn something from this video. And if you want to see more video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you and see you next time.